Hey guys, Pigner's 559 here. As I promised, I would make a video on this whole situation that took place on April 9th, this year, 2026, 35 years of age. Tulare County Sheriff Detective Randy Hopper, or Hopert, I can't even pronounce his name right. Somewhere around 9 a.m. is where I guess where the onslaught occurred. And I guess people are wondering, well, there's a smile on your face. Well, yeah, there's a smile on my face. Absolutely. There is a smile on my face because a Tulare County Sheriff detective, or just a Tulare County sheriff or cop in general, took a fall. Took a fall. He's gone. Done. Gonzo. Finito. He's out of here. Now, I'm not the only one that feels this way. Every time a law enforcement official here in the country of America passes away, dies, their breath expires. Let me be perfectly clear here. I do speak on behalf of all the people, man. There are millions and millions. I mean, just a plethora of millions of American civilians who do not like cops, who do not like sheriffs because of the court system, corrupt white judges, corrupt DAs, just a bunch of racism and white supremacy within our American judicial system. They like to take our children away from us. They like to put fathers out in the streets and make them homeless. All that oppression. I've had a cop, again, from Porterville PD. He got in my face and he called me a nigger. So ever since that day, that changed me forever, especially when they took my son away from me. So I'm going to tell you guys why I don't feel bad for the blue Nazi Randy Hopper. I do remember him in specific. Sheriff Mike Boudreaux did put him and some other detective when they were surveilling my Porterville apartment in the year 2019 all the way to the year 2020. I think it was 2018 or 2019, all the way to the year 2023, surveilling my Porterville apartment, my one-bedroom apartment on 554 West Morton Avenue, apartment number 11. And that's when he had Tulare County Correctional Sheriff Deputy Olivia Reyano. Sheriff Mike Boudreaux put her next door to me. And then he put that Hispanic Chicano informant upstairs from me. They were surveilling my apartment. And Randy Hopper knew a lot about it as well, because I remember going to court the day they took my son away from me. And this detective, including another detective, was doing business with my baby mama. And I remember reading a court document, and it said that these detectives, they know that at the time I went to the Turner's Firearms guns and dealership place in the city of Tulare. When I bought my guns, it's right there on the paper, and it said that they were doing business with my baby mama and saying that I have no business owning firearms. I shouldn't have that 22. I shouldn't have my 9mm Kimber 1911. I shouldn't have my bronze Cerakote Black Aces bullpup shotgun, 12-gauge shotgun, when they were surveilling my apartment. And the things these detectives do, man, the things that they do, man, they swear up and down every black and every brown is a danger to society when they own firearms. When Hopper died, I knew who he was. I knew exactly who he was. And when he did die, I was, that same day in real time, I knew what the hell was going on. I was being well informed of the situation. It's just, I wanted to talk about this because the hypocrisy within not just Tulare County law enforcement in general, but America's law enforcement in general. It's a joke, dude. It's a joke to me, because I wanted to share this video and counter and challenged Sheriff Mike Boudreaux, that blue Nazi, his ways on how he chooses to police. Um, Notice how Sheriff Mike Boudreaux, all of a sudden, him and all his cops and all his sheriffs, he wants them to feel bad. Oh, Detective Randy, oh, he's been shot. Oh, he's dead. Well, when you guys kill blacks and browns, blacks and Hispanics throughout the Tulare County region, you guys don't feel bad. You guys don't feel bad one bit. But when Randy died, there's just this plethora of, oh my God, let's make a video. Oh, let's reach out to these restaurants and oh, support, community support. Where's the community and support for that Hispanic that you guys killed? The young man that was drunk behind his car seat. Mind you, let me remind you guys, when they pulled this guy over, the sheriffs they were on the back seat, from the back side, on the right side, to the back of the back seat to the left side, and they had some in the back. They were already establishing a surrounding perimeter on this young Chicano, on this young man who was raza, a brown individual. Yeah, he was in the back seat. He was drunk. I don't know if the Blue Nazi pigs, the sheriffs, they ran his name and they're like, oh, maybe he owns firearms, because when they were back there, they had every chance and opportunity to get him out. Now, the sheriffs, what they did is when they were inside of the backseat and speaking to the drunk Chicano, somewhere along the way, or around that time, within that corridor time, they're inside and, oh, they see a gun. If I was a sheriff, I would have put my hands on the civilian to make sure he didn't grab the firearm. And mind you, me and my partners, we acknowledge he's drunk. I'm going to hold him back and restrain him, and I'm going to say, gun. Grab the gun, please. Boom. Right there. Prime perfect example of de-escalating and not shooting or killing a black or a brown in Tulare County or anywhere here in America. These are the steps the Tulare County sheriffs should have taken that night. But no. They were bored, they were annoyed because he was drunk, and they were trigger happy. And four, they're dealing with their damn PTSD. All these cops and all these sheriffs, you know what? We're going to have fun with this one. So they step back. They establish a bigger surrounding perimeter and say, oh, he's being combative. He's not listening, and he's drunk. Mind you, there's a gun in the car, so we're going to have fun with this one, and we're going to kill him. Bang, 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 bang. Unload just a plethora of magazines on this guy. Shoot to kill. When you guys killed him, Sheriff Mike Boudreaux, I'm talking to you, Peckerwood. Come on, Paleface. I'm talking to you, Mr. White Man. Oh, I'm talking to you and your boys. What's up with that? Did you feel bad when your sheriffs killed my brown brother? You didn't feel bad. You celebrated. You marveled at it. Why? Because according to you, and I'm speaking from the horse's mouth yourself, it comes out of your mouth. What did you say? When they killed Randy Hopper. When they killed Randy. What did you guys do? You said, oh, we intentionally ran him over. Well, what else do you guys intentionally do? Well, I'm here to let the masses know. Throughout the Tulare County region and the 559, and not just in California in general, just the country as a whole. What else did you intentionally do? Well, I'm here to tell everybody what you guys do. You guys intentionally pull people over and intentionally kill them. Did that drunk brown Hispanic, did he try to run over your Blue Nazi sheriff deputies? No, he didn't. He didn't. He was just drunk. He was pedo. He was drunk off his ass. Yeah, there was a firearm there, but he didn't have it in his hand. You guys intentionally kill blacks and browns in this county. But when you're sheriffs, keep in mind, there is a higher power always watching. Allah is always watching. Not your white Jesus, Allah, okay, is watching. And he does make you cops and sheriffs pay the price. Okay, you guys keep killing blacks and browns. Now it's time for one of your officers and one of your sheriffs to take a fall. See how you like it. Now their wives and their children's don't get to see their fathers. You guys want to take guns away from blacks and browns and swear up and down that we are the danger to American society. We are a danger to Tulare County public safety. Oh, they take Mr. Sanchez's guns away. He can't have his 22s and his 9mm Kimbers, 1911s. He can't have shotguns. He can't have AR-15s. Oh no, he can't have a SCAR. No sir. Well, now your Detective Randy, that blue Nazi piece of shit pig, now he can't have his firearms. He's not allowed to. How does it feel, Mr. Boudreaux? How does it feel? Even your own men and women in uniform, you guys are not held exempt. You guys don't have full immunity. You guys bleed just like we do. Remember that. Stop fancying you guys yourself, including your sheriffs and cops. You guys fancy yourselves these Christian gods, like you're Jesus himself. You are not. You're not. You're not, dude. It's just, I wanted to share that. So I wanted to share that, and just as a strong reminder, let it be known. The next time you sheriffs, you cops that are commanded and ordered by people like Sheriff Mike Boudreaux, that white supremacist Proud Boy Peckerwood, who likes to surveil Tulare County civilians, not just Tulare County civilians, but even surveils his own employees. Why do you think he's been there for so long? Yeah, that guy's a very dirty, corrupt individual, but I'm going to get to that later. I'm going to touch upon that subject later for a different episode. But, yeah, it's a strong reminder, Boudreaux. It's a strong reminder that you need to think. You need to think before you speak. You need to think before you give these, your sheriff employees the commands to kill blacks and browns. There are consequences, ramifications, okay? It's just, these things happen. They do happen. So the next time you guys pull over blacks and browns, think before you pull the trigger. Think before you even want to try to escalate, dude. It does come back to you, cops and sheriffs. Tomorrow, next week, a month from now, there's going to be cops and sheriffs. They're not going to make it back to their family. They're not going to make it back to their husband, to their wives, and their children. Why? Because you guys won't get rid of your white supremacy pride. Okay? That white power BS. Okay? That blue Nazism, that mentality got to go. It needs to cease. Because if it doesn't, this will only continue. It's going to keep continuing. Okay? So, I wanted to show you guys this video. Excuse me, guys. This weather's got me all messed up. It's cold outside, and I think it's going to rain. I wanted to show you guys this video because listen to the blue Nazi Sheriff Mike Boudreaux, that Peckerwood himself, white supremacist, white nationalist. Look at this video. Look at this video and what he says. Oh, we intentionally ran him over. When the white man speaks, listen to what he's saying, because there is so much more the Tulare County Sheriff's Office and the Tulare County cops do intentionally. Every day, every week, every month, year round. Check out this video, folks, and pay attention, because how they intentionally ran this man over, they're also intentionally pulling people over and shooting to kill. Check out the video, folks. Look at his reaction.
We intentionally ran him over. What? Kern County Sheriff's Office. Don't shoot at cops. You shoot at cops, we're going to run you over. He got run over. He got what he deserved.
We intentionally ran him over. Did that white Peckerwood, did he have his dentures on when he said that, or what? So he can speak better, so you can hear him clearly. Oh, man. All right, you guys. So you saw that. Now, what I'm going to show you next is, now look at this video. Look at how our Tulare County law enforcement, and in specific, our Tulare County Sheriff's Office, and it's a prime perfect example of how Tulare County cops choose to conduct their line of duty. These BS heroes. They're not heroes. They're demons. They're possessed by their thin blue line mentality, full of white supremacy. That's what it is. Selective racial prosecution mentality, selective racial executions, public executions. But I want you to check out this video. Check out the video and watch how not too long ago, it wasn't that long ago, dude. How God, I need some medicine. Hit the clinic in a bit. Look at this video and look how Sheriff Mike Boudreaux's sheriffs chose to do their job. They chose not to de-escalate. They had every opportunity while they were inside and to not shoot this drunk young man. They had that opportunity, but they didn't take it. I'm going to show you. Remember how Sheriff Mike Boudreaux, I don't even know why I call him sheriff. Yeah, there's a difference between a blue Nazi and a sheriff. A sheriff is a good guy, supposedly. A blue Nazi, evil, full of white supremacy, white favoritism, white privilege, and white power mentality, white nationalist. That mentality does originate within America's law enforcement today. Yes, it does. I'm not the only one that knows that, thinks that, feels that. We're millions. We're everywhere. And we do feel that way. We see it. We see it every day. And we're sick and tired of it. Decades ago. I mean, we can go back decades ago. Rodney King, decades ago. Okay? Look at this video and look how they intentionally shot this young man. When they could have just restrained him while they were inside already. If they saw a gun, they could have just moved it to the side, or hell, even if he was carrying, dude, you restrain him and you tell your partner he has a gun. Take the gun, whether he was carrying concealed, maybe he was carrying concealed, or maybe it was somewhere around the vehicle. What have you? The opportunity was there. Okay, you guys, these sheriffs intentionally intimidate civilians and put them to a position where they have to defend themselves. Okay, life or death situation. But check it out. Check out this video, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. How the Tulare County sheriffs intentionally kill civilians when you're not even trying to run them over or none of that. You're drunk in the backseat, and you're not all there, dude. And just, who wouldn't be scared, bro? Who wouldn't be scared if you're drunk in the backseat and yeah, you're armed, but you're like, hey man, y'all need to calm. You're telling the sheriffs you need to calm the hell down, but they're escalating the situation just to shoot and kill. Check out the video, folks. You're going to be able to see how Tulare County sheriffs, how they kill civilians, how they intentionally kill civilians. Check out the video, folks. So there you have it, folks. They shot and killed that young man. You know, he was drunk, out partying, turning up. Must have been a fun, wild night. You know, he was just out turning up, having fun with his folks, you know. And, you know, as far as him being armed, that's not the concern here. As far as I'm concerned, the Second Amendment applies to all. You know, what part of this too shall not be infringed do these white supremacist blue Nazi peckwoods not understand? Okay, what do you not understand about it? Oh, the Second Amendment only applies to us cops and us sheriffs. Okay, there's gotta be a lot of reform out there. There's got to be a lot of reform out there. Even for people that are in county jails, prisons, they serve their time. When they get out, they have the right to the Second Amendment. You don't think these individuals learn their lesson? A little bit off the topic, but I'm gonna leave it to this, guys. I'm gonna conclude with this. Like I said, this situation, it's when they kill my black and brown brothers. Yeah, it's a very sad outcome and a very sad aftermath all around as a whole. And to all my people out there who are pro-black, who are pro-brown, who are pro-civil rights, and know what the hell's going on in this country, you know, when these cops and sheriffs, when they die, corrupt cops, corrupt sheriffs, corrupt correction officers, corrupt CHP officers, just corrupt law enforcement officials in general. I've seen a lot of racist white judges, a lot of racist, oppressive white DAs and white judges, like oppressive, corrupt white judges, white DAs, white wardens. I mean, when they take a fall, I do not feel bad. Because like I said, they don't feel bad for us when they're killing blacks and browns out here in our communities. So the way I see it is this other blue Nazi that just recently passed away, you know, that's one less blue Nazi terrorizing our black and brown communities. Okay? And that's what I'm concluding with you guys. That is how I feel. And I'm also speaking for the voices, so many here in the Tulare County region that do want to say what I'm saying, but they're too afraid of losing their job. They're too afraid of being fired. They're too afraid of losing their pension. They're too afraid of losing their children, you know? Because Tulare County is a very white nationalist, Republican, white mentality, white Christianity, just a lot of white power. A lot of white folks are on a white power trip out here. So I'm concluding with that, okay? I'm concluding with that. And, you know, when things like this happen, you need your equalizer. You have your yin, you got your yang, right? You got your white, okay? Well, you also need your black, okay? You need a balance, okay? Will there ever be change in this country? Will there ever be unity, understanding, dialogue, coming together? And I don't see it happening. These cops and sheriffs speak on it. They say we need to come together. I don't see them coming together with us. I don't see them coming having a talk, you know? These Vice City Council members, that white guy up there in the podium, up in the pulpit, I did not get good vibes from that guy at all. Oh, man, he's damn Peckerwoods, I tell you, boy. So like I said, I conclude with that. That is one less blue Nazi pig, blue Nazi white demon terrorizing our black and brown communities. Okay? My goodness gracious. I'll leave it to this. I'm going to go ahead and leave the scene here of how there was just a shootout, and how these detectives, these cops and sheriffs decided to combat this one man. It was just one man versus all these sheriffs, and these sheriffs are running back and forth, scared as hell. They don't even know how to take cover. They don't know how to engage with their firearms. They're running back and forth like idiots. Like, I'm like, dude, who trains these guys? But anywho, yeah, check out the video, folks.